Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Adam Mendoza.
What's good, everyone? And my future baby mamas, it's DB Cooper, aka No Face, aka How Your Bitch or I'll have her on all fours, aka Mr. Johnny Cochran, aka Leave us a fucking comment or you're a bitch. What's good?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good about myself today, man. I feel all right. Yeah. How's your day been so far, Mr. DB Cooper?
Fucking been beautiful. I already had 2 nuts, so I'm solid.
Damn, so you know what? You seem kind of relaxed.
Oh, hell yeah.
You seem pretty
Cool,
relaxed.
fucking
today,
nice,
man.
for sure.
Yeah. What's called? So what's up? What do you got on the agenda for us today? What kind of topics you got for us?
Well,
You know, people out there, they want to know. They want to know what's on the mind on the mind behind the mystery man, DB Cooper, Mr. No Face.
well, you know what? There's a couple of things we could talk about. You know, I seen you have tattoos, right? I got tattoos. You know, what do you think? Tattoos, no tattoos, based on, you know, what girls like, what you like, you know, do people find it attractive? You know, how social, you know, people look at it socially, you know,
Okay,
what are your
yeah.
thoughts on that?
All right, real quick, I would say it depends. In our little circles, our subculture, tattoos, no big deal, right? It kind of comes with the territory. I think, though, from observation, I think that there are certain stratas in society that would look at someone that has any tattoos as they're like lesser than because they
Okay.
have tattoos.
I get that,
Yeah.
I've experienced that before, okay.
Yeah, where there's some people at a certain social, they're just like tattoos are a no-go.
Well, let me ask you this, bro.
What's up?
So, you know, in acting, has that been something that's, you know, been an issue for you that either helped you or was basically a negative?
It never really hurt, but it did. There is sometimes other loops you got to jump through,
Okay.
like just certain things, bro. Like let's say, okay, Mike Tyson, he had that famous tattoo on his eye, right?
Right.
And then old boy who did it was like, oh well, that's my artwork up on the screen on the film.
Pay me.
And he sued old boy.
Gotcha,
sued
gotcha.
the film. He's like,
Gotcha.
you know, yeah, pay me, exactly, pay me. So it gives you know some kind of extra hoops that you might have to jump through. You know, like it's always important now. You know, if I ever go, you know, to get ink, I need that artist release form, homie. I need you to sign your
That's
Jan
interesting.
card.
That's interesting.
Sign that off.
Okay.
This, you know, like I'm paying for this. This is a service, but you don't own it.
All right.
I do.
Okay.
It's on me now.
Okay.
So that's one thing. Another one would be, like I said, never a negative. It's just a little bit more of a hoop you're gonna have to jump through because sometimes, you know, they'll remove my tattoos. Like, let's say they want to have me in a slingshot, but they don't want to show tattoos. One more, no, they're gonna cover them all up. You
Right.
know? And they do a good job.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
But yeah, so never a negative. Never a negative. And because I broke out as like the cholo style thing, you know, the cholo type dude, it was helpful.
Okay.
In the beginning, because then they feel like, you know, when you go in the room that there's actually some kind of authenticity to you.
Got it. Got
You
it.
know?
Okay.
So there's that. What about you, man? What do you think?
Well, hold on. So let me ask you this: have you ever ran into? And again, I'm sorry to your wife, but I gotta ask, right?
Mhm.
Any other female besides her that either said, "Ugh, you got fucking tattoos," or like, "Ooh, you know, come and you know, give me some love." You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't think I've ever had a female say something negative about my tattoos. Like like in some way she found me less attractive
Okay.
because of my tattoos.
Really? I'll share a fucking
Please,
experience,
please,
right?
please.
So I was just, with some girl I just met or whatever, and you know we end up at her spot, right? So we're kissing, we're doing all whatever, and I'm taking off my clothes and shit, and then she paused, right? And she's like, "Wow, yeah, why so many tattoos, right?" And I'm over here, I'm ready to fucking
Right.
handle mine, do my thing,
Right.
and
All angels are fine.
ensure the best fucking time of her life, right? And but she now wants to go ahead and fucking read me like I'm a book. And what does this mean? And what is this, right? At that point, honestly, I was done. I was like, let me put my clothes back on and let me I'm out. I'm outie. You know what I mean? So
that goes to show you were fucking with somebody outside the culture, bro.
I was,
You
but
know?
it was just it was a bad experience, big dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what's funny is I said that nobody ever gave me any kind of negative comment about my tattoos. That's actually not correct, because as my wife is the only one, because I have this chick right here blasted on my arm with like a little headdress on her and all that. And
Well, that's the picture of your ex, right?
oh, how you don't
damn.
fucking do it. Oh, wait.
I'm fucking with you.
Hey, I'm gonna address this right now before I get. It's a chick from a magazine it's a model from a magazine. I thought she was an attractive chick.
Don't fucking lie. Just say the fucking truth.
Oh, you're a piece of... You know what? Because I know that's what she thinks. I know that's what she thinks. And
Her name was Amanda, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just making shit up now. Now he's just being, you know. Yeah, it must be nice. Like, you can talk real slick. You know what I'm saying? No face, no case. You're going to be all right.
That's
no matter what. Oh, man. But no, it is interesting, too, though, that the one woman who ever gave me a hard time about, like, you know, I'll be laying in bed, I'm reading a book or something, and she's like this. She's like,
okay.
I hate that bitch.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, I got to ask you, do you have her name or her picture on you?
I do not.
Damn, that's fucking... She should fucking take flight on your ass, dog. She should take flight on your ass. Don't feed the motherfucker no more.
No, don't even trip.
Don't feed him anymore.
If he causes some shit to happen between me and the wife, you watch. I'm gonna be on your couch, homeboy. I have your whole living room smelling like corn chips. But no, you know, and interestingly enough, though, as much as, you know, it's all good. Coming up, you know, I always had a thing for cholitas. Like,
okay,
cholas, bro. Like, they're just, to me, everything with their, you know, back in the sweatpants and the makeup done all perfect, yada yada.
Okay.
But because you know me from way back when, I could never really vibe with that. Even like a girl thought like, oh, he's cute. The moment I opened my fucking mouth, bro, it was just done. So
you should have tried sign language, you know, and you would have been good, big dog. Come on now.
I need to.
Come on now.
But it's funny though that the woman that I ended up falling in love with, I never thought about marriage before. You know, I was always against it. Thought it was just a bad business deal. Period.
Right. That's an interesting topic we should be discussed later.
Okay, that's the next one. Yeah. You know, I really found love, and you know what? My wife has not one tattoo.
Okay.
At all, not one.
Okay.
So yeah, man, it's kind of funny. So, but I do find tattoos attractive. I like that, you know, on females. I think they look really nice.
I'm glad you clarified on females, but yeah, I got you.
They look good on you too. Don't get your feelings hurt. I mean, don't get your feelings hurt. But okay, so that's one subject we hit on it.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think else we got here going on?
You shoot the second one. Talk to me.
Okay. Damn, this is kind of heavy. We might have to give this one a whole thing on its own. But okay. So, what was your first sexual encounter, aka romance in the hood?
My first encounter, and I was blessed with having two sisters, right? And I love them to death, right? You know, there's nothing I wouldn't do for them. But my first sexual encounter, it wasn't with them, right? No. So the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, one of them was older, and they always had sleepovers, right? So I must have been I think it was 11 going on 12, and you have all these 15, 16-year-olds in your house, right? So I'm like, fuck. And at that time, believe it or not, I was an early fucking boomer, dog. I mean, so I was into girls like since forever, right? Since I don't know.
You didn't go through that stage where girls.
Fuck no, like ooh, girls come over here. I mean, right? So
right.
So you know, my sister had a sleepover, and you know, there was this girl, and to be respectful, she was very popular in the neighborhood, right? We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And so I'm asleep, you know, on my fucking He-Man fucking, you know, with blankets and shit. And someone just swoop, right? And they start playing with me, right? And I wake up and it's her. And you know, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Playing with you what? You guys fucking wrestling?
You know? No, you know what she was doing? Yeah, she was hand wrestling, man.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Thumb wrestling.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, you know, she did her thing. She was experienced, and she jumped on me, and then you know, it's fucking all she wrote. You mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my first hood experience, you know, with a female where she broke me in. You know, she fucking broke me in. You know,
she had that kung fu grip.
Oh yeah. You know, and don't get me wrong. You know, and it's funny because now I love aggressive women, dog. I mean, but I think it comes from, I don't know, trauma or good experience. You know,
it might have been.
Yeah, but where you know, she was very fucking, you know, alpha, fucking very.
Kind of like this is gonna happen.
It's gonna, yeah, like I'm getting mine. You know,
right.
You know, so yeah.
Trip out, dog. Yeah, that's actually really deep, dog. You know, for people that are watching, there's gonna be some be like, oh, that poor baby, what happened to him? Yeah. Okay, on some real shit though.
Yeah.
Did you feel any kind of way the next day? Did you feel like weird, or how did you feel about it?
I had a smile from ear to ear. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. No, so I mean, it's not like she took advantage of me. I mean, no, it's nothing like, well, I don't know, maybe.
It was one of those, stop it some more, a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, but
Trip out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys are both youngsters, you know, you're kids, you know.
Yeah,
it's not like it was some 30-year-old woman. She was.
No, hey, she broke me in after that. You know, again, you know, it was all she wrote, and you know, and then from there, I just went ahead and had the fucking time of my life. You know.
Yeah. So that was your first encounter But was that your last encounter with that individual, or did you guys play around a little bit after that?
No, it was a one hitter quitter.
Oh, one encounter.
Yeah, it was a one hitter quitter.
Oh, that's why you said she broke you in.
Yeah.
She got you ready for the streets, huh?
Yeah, that's right. After that, I was for the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh shit.
Talk to me.
I was a late bloomer, homie.
Okay.
Late bloomer. I don't
Like
even
13,
know.
14?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
All right.
Okay, now I'll put it out there. I mean, it is what it is, G. I was about 17 and a half, almost 18 years old when I lost my virginity, dog.
Okay.
And,
yeah, I mean, fuck, that's normal. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah.
Not in the hood. Not in the hood. That's a standout thing. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean,
No, hold on.
I had girls.
Let me hear the fucking details. All right, so you were 17, 18. Ages doesn't even matter. How did it go down? Talk to me.
It's kind of funny. It was an ex-girlfriend that I had from when I was like,
Amanda.
you motherfucker. Okay. Hey, you know what's fucked up is I never even had a girlfriend or a chick
Don't try
named
to
Amanda.
justify it. Just go ahead. Continue.
Hey,
Continue.
I don't even like you no more. Boy. Hey, I'm looking for a new co-host. Anytime, hit your boy up at the Nela fellas Gmail. Anyway, but so.
And Amanda, if you're out there, leave us a comment.
Or you're a bitch. But no, so. So I had a girlfriend at 14, 15, and we had like kissed and stuff like that, but we never did anything. And that was kind of like my thing. I had girlfriends we kissed, but I just never had sex. You know what I mean? Never did.
Okay.
And this girl, we broke up because basically she was like, you're lame, so we broke up. And all these years later, through another homie, she kind of we got back in contact, and she said my street name, and my homeboy was like, oh, you know that name? And she was like, yeah, wait, I know him, that's my ex, and yada yada. So years later we meet up, and she already had a baby daddy, you know what I mean? But that's what it was, man. She was just like, when she came through to see me,